I opened the door, but I'm not done. Come on. Come on over here. Come on. Whoa, they can throw shit. That's right. Well, okay. I tried dodging. Come on. There it is. The hit detection seems to not necessarily be the greatest in the world. Really? You're still up? That's ridiculous. That looked pretty silly. But I can forgive it in certain ways. Okay, so we're gonna drop off the printing press. The printing plate, because I don't think we're gonna need that. Trident's a key item. And I have half crafting on both. A medicinal and a bullets. Okay. So we put that on top. Then we start with the snake. Then the trident. This one's the womb. And that one's the spear. Owie, lightning. Okay. I must have forgotten it. It is from the bottom to the top what it says here. From the depths to the height so as to cast them out. Scythagur, Thala, whatever. Gur Sognar Yig, and then Yig is the from the depths to the height, right? So womb is first. Womb is at the bottom. Then spear, then that's the cross, and then serpent is at the top. I got it literally backwards. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. Don't hit me with lightning. Bad lightning. Okay, I don't understand. Above all the Triton waiting for the star's gaze, we bless and lead the way to its light, break their hold, and I shall be free again. 3 times the stars will gaze. 3, if I flinch, I will be forsaken, or will I die an infidel?
Should be charged now.
Okay, making sure. Then return it. Okay, got it.
Jeez.
Well, well, well.
Whoa. What is that thing?
That'd be the star.
They offered it a dagger.
A stone dagger whose jagged edge speaks of a purpose both sacred and profane. There was something waiting for him, a wall of flesh stretched right, tight as a drum, pulsing like a heart, Mushroom Jack. Here, I believe this dagger belongs to you, sir. Whoa.
Calvin, my love,
Faye?
come closer. I need you. Calvin, it's me, please. I need you.
Oh no! It's trying to take me! It's trying to touch me inappropriately! Ow, why'd you bite me? Jeez!
Love me. Come with me. Let me touch you. My love.
Come on. Oh, bull. I'm almost down to harsh language. Well.
No. You killed me again.
Am I doing something for the story that I don't realize?
How dare you use her voice?
Okay.
This has been a weird day.
Right. Now I have 8. Is strike damage overall? Or is strike damage overall, or is strike melee damage? I don't know. Because if it's guns, then the flashlight being off like that might actually help. I'm gonna save before I get out of here. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm fine where I am. Actually, before I leave, we're gonna take a look at that there map. Okay, so there is something in the actual church that I missed somehow. Oh, well that's useful. Now we're complete. Can I go there? Okay. Maybe that's a New Game Plus thing? Because everything else seems to be complete. Dum de dum dum dum. Off we go. I'm gonna see if I can show up on the other side of it. Okay, I can land there, but that doesn't really help me. Because it doesn't get me through the graveyard gate. Probably I'm gonna get the key somewhere around here. Sentinel Street. We'll see if I can land on Sentinel Street here. Because that looks like I can. Because there's buildings I can explore. But it might be that I can't go here yet. Oh, so since I played last, someone's already beaten it and put their time on how long to beat. So apparently this is like 10 hours long. But I bet you they were, you know, speeding through. So it'll probably take me a little bit longer than that. But that means if it's like 10 hours long, I might be able to finish it like this week. I got to move the whale. It's a big whale in the way.
All right, you old rust bucket. Let's see if you got one last job in you.
Let's find out what we need.
Not working.
It's broke. Oh, that's the whale. This. It's a little smaller than I would have expected.
Out of fuel and missing a gear.
A whale is blocking the route to the Devil's Reef Hotel. I could use the crane to lift it out of the way, but it's missing fuel and a gear. Hello.
Starting to really hate those things.
Right.
So, gasoline and a gear. Where do I find them?
In the gasoline and gear store. I'll take it. The billiards room. It's the room in which we play billiards. Actually, let's put them underneath. Sure, why not?
Hello, citizens of Arkham. It's 56 degrees out there, winds a nor'easter, and I'm the one and only Mushroom Jack.
You know who he sounds like? He sounds like,
Big Joe Peabody
he
sure
sounds
was
like David Lynch.
Mayor for 3 terms, Arkham, born and bred. The kind of fellow who got things done, an unstoppable force. Hell, he even shoveled sidewalks after the blizzard in 22. So when the flood hit, you'd have been forgiven for expecting Big Joe to make it right. But Peabody had met his immovable object. Floodgates that didn't stop the flood, relief crates that were locked despite their essential supplies. No explanation for the water and his town in ruin. Big Joe grew convinced the cause was supernatural. And desperate, he sought supernatural aid. There was a woman, Lorelei, with an affinity for the water. Perhaps if he negotiated, persuaded, pleaded, she would help. Peabody strode into the hotel, thinking his title helped him, but it only made him a bigger prize. Turns out some things can't be bargained with.
Jeffrey, there's all kinds of loot in the buildings around here if you know where to look. Check the fire station. I bet they have stuff to help you survive. If you visit the printing house, you'll probably find some machine parts. With the flood, you'll have to go via the church graveyard. I'll leave you the key. But stay away from the church itself and the Devil Reef Hotel. There's something wrong there. Hey, graveyard key. Party this way. I'm calling you from a wonderful diner. Coop.
God.
Come on, baby. They're growing faster, which is good. Because before they were a little slow. Okay. I can go both ways. Do-dee-doo-dee-doo, ah. Ooh, what's this? Is this the printer? This looks like the printer to me. Whoa. Hopefully they have a safe room here.
Great.
No? Okay. Yeah, this is the printer.
What was that?
Bad guy.
tired of wet boots.
Right. Okay. We're casing the joint before we move on to anywhere. I'm actually doing okay health-wise, I think. Wow, with all the explosive things, they're expecting a big fight here. Okay.
Maybe
That's
that
where my
will
gear
work.
is. There was a big spook over there. Oh no, look at the spooky man. Come on, bitches. Can you come through? I don't think they can. Okay, that's good to know. I was kind of hoping that that dagger would have been a melee weapon, just to improve that melee, but the melee's still pretty freaking good. Well, I got myself into that situation. Just when I needed it. Arkham Sentinel, March 25th, 1929. Adventure awaits for Arkham's academics. Professor Jonathan Howells of Miskatonic University set off today for an archaeological expedition supported by a close-knit team of researchers and undergraduates. As for where he's going, I can't say, he said with a chuckle. So why all the secrecy? Professor Howells believes he has located the Cyclopean ruins of stunning scientific value. Ruins, he says, that may shed light on our pre-human planet. Before Homo sapiens, there was the Neanderthal, and now we may well have discovered their elders. I think Howell is the professor that went on the At the Mountains of Madness quest. You know, he was the one who was in At the Mountains of Madness. I think, maybe. Not 100%. So I need the APH key. Arkham Print House. Oh yeah. Didn't was there a story DLC coming for the other game that we played this year? The other horror game? Or last year it would be, early last year I think. Kronos. If there's a story DLC coming, I would be very, very happy. I think that would be cool. Miss Ashcroft, thank you for sending the printing plate and its accompanying letter for study. Miskatonic University is the perfect institution for this kind of research. The item's historical significance is of high interest to our students. As it happens, a few days after receiving your parcel, the doors of my office started turning red. At first, I thought it was a prank. Some of my students have rather dubious ideas. But no, the color is real. What an extraordinary event. I know where that is. What an extraordinary event, and certainly beyond the boundaries of known science. Given these effects, I am relocating the plate to my private residence beside the fire department. A more controlled environment seems prudent. Sincerely, Professor Geller, Head Librarian, Miskatonic University. Knowing that it's Geller, I might have to start reading it in the French accent. Cassie, Mother and I have mother and father have asked me to come home again. They said they were worried about me, like they always do. But they laid it on extra thick this time. I guess that somehow they heard about everything that's been happening here. I wish I could understand, though. I'm not going to leave you, especially not when things look so bleak. I'm staying here with you, even if it will be the death of me. I love you, darling. Your Thea. Oh, they're lesbians. Is that all here? Looks like it. Please don't just fall, please. Yay. And you know what this is? This is better than, what am I thinking of? This is better than Downpour. Silent Hill Downpour, with the way that they're building these. Arkham Sentinel, August 15, 1929. Floodwaters rise. Evacuation order. Overnight surge breaches levees by the riverfront despite minimal rain. Water now floods 5 city blocks. Authorities urge citizens to relocate to higher ground. Cathedral District is fully submerged. We're baffled, says Chief Firefighter. Oh my God. Firefighter Walter Pembroke. Where's it all coming from? Mayor Peabody vanishes. Where's Arkham's leader? Witnesses claim Mayor Peabody was last seen on Tuesday at dawn entering the Devil's Reef Hotel. No official statement has been issued by City Hall. He just walked into the fog, said one resident. Walked into the fog, you say? Sounds like a queer. I do not have gunpowder. Oh, there's my safe room. We're actually getting close to making a night ore. Oh, not as close as I thought. Because I just made pills, that's why. Broken crane. Soggy note goes with crane. Instant during study goes with printing press. APH key. A simple metal key used for the Arkham Printing House. If you want a real scoop, take a peek in the storage room after hours. The editor sure likes to verify his sources, if you know what I mean. He likes to verify his sources right in their vagina. Okay, so printing plate A. And then we'll throw these in there because I don't have the other half. Then we'll go ahead and save, why not? I don't want to stop playing, but I gotta edit if you guys are gonna see this stuff when I want you to. But I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop playing. Okay, so we gotta go this way. It's out this window. Then we can go down. No, we can't go down. We gotta go to the ladder, which is right here. I hear you down there, you bastard. Getting up? Gotcha, bitch. So I guess I gotta go back this way. Oh, they papered it. Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit and you know it, game. Come on. Okay.
Jealous. I always wanted a secret room.
Well, obviously, we know it goes there. I just need to find the last printing plate and then I got it. Whoa. Freaking ranged attacks. Yeah, I did it. Oh my god, there's so many. Run away.
This gear looks like the right size.
I do not have either side of that, but that's okay because I have this. Good God. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I wanted. Oh. Blah, blah, blah. I got a worm in my brain. Ew.